Hello friend! Today's video is going to be super quick, but I wanted to show you a pen test of several different pens that you can use for faux calligraphy. Now, none of these are technically brush pens, so if you have ever struggled with brush lettering, then you definitely want to stay tuned. Now, these worksheets that I'm using are my brand new Olivia Faux Calligraphy worksheets, and they are currently 50% off, which makes them super cheap for 76 pages of printable hand lettering worksheets. I tried to create them in a format that was great from beginner to more advanced, so they start with a full page for each letter of the alphabet in lower and uppercase. It starts with the individual strokes to make the base of the letter, and then it starts to add thickness to your downstrokes to create that faux calligraphy look. There are also Quickstart pages for more advanced lettering when you maybe don't want to spend so long on just one letter. In these pages, you can do one line of uppercase, then one line of lowercase, and then one line of the two combined together to make it quicker, but still thorough practice. Once you're ready to move on to letter connections, you can use the 101 Motivational Practice Words pages to help you to get the feel of connecting your letters and combining them into words. There's also a continuous alphabet page that I love. It has the alphabet from A to Z all on one line, which is a great warm-up or something to practice like one line daily to keep your skills sharp. So if you have ever wanted to learn faux calligraphy, I will leave the link below for these because they are only on sale for a couple more days, and at 50% off, they are the best savings that I run in my shop, so definitely do not wait on that if you are interested. Now on to the pen test. I am starting with Crayola markers, and I know that I tell you that Crayola markers can be used for brush lettering, but they're also really good for faux calligraphy. You just need to use a lighter hand and don't press really hard, and kind of keep a consistent stroke all the way through. And you also may not need to really go back and fill in the downstrokes. You might just make your normal stroke and then go back and add another stroke to thicken it, but that might be all that you need to add that thickness. I know that there are so many different sketching pencils, but I'll be honest, I just use one of my kids' pencils from school and it works great. Colored pencils are also a really fun option. I prefer a little bit softer of a colored pencil, and I have gotten a very inexpensive set on Amazon that works great. I'll leave a link below for my Amazon store if you want to see all of these linked there to see exactly what I ordered. Gel pens aren't always the easiest thing to use for faux calligraphy because some brands can run out of ink quickly, but here are a couple that I love. They have really good ink flow and I really like to go slowly. It's just really relaxing for me to do it this way, so I really like these ones. I have lots of options for felt tip pens because I love them so much. You have an example here of the Papermate Flare, the Tombow Twin Tone, the Stabilo 68, and the Tombow Dual Brush Pen using the bullet tip side. There are so many more though, and a lot of other really great options, so I definitely just recommend starting with what you already have or what you can find really cheap. This video also ends with the mild liner, which is another great option. Now I threw this one in there because sometimes I get people who try brush lettering with Copic markers and can be really disappointed with the results. Those are kind of expensive markers, and so you might think that they would work really well for hand lettering, but my opinion is that alcohol-based brush markers are really not ideal for hand lettering. But if you do have a set of alcohol-based markers with a bullet tip, they are workable for faux calligraphy. So this is an example of the fine tip of the Arteza Everblend art markers, and you can see how that looks here. Now I know that when we're first starting to learn hand lettering, it can be very overwhelming to see all of the options of products out there. So my hope is that you're encouraged that you really don't need much to create beautiful hand lettering, and most often you can work with something that you already have. In my own personal life, I started with a pencil, and so that is what I'm sharing with you here. I truly believe that it's way more about practice, technique, and repetition than it is about what specific writing utensil that you're using. So between the 50% off sale, which makes these under $9, I believe, for 76 pages, and being able to use pens or pencils that you've already got, I really hope that this helps you and encourages you that you can do this. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.